Is the PFL broke? Are they running out of money? Did they make bad business decisions? Well, today we're going to talk about that. I'm Wyatt, and this is Fight Society, and today we're going to talk about PFL/Bellator's release of Gegard Mousasi. Now, today they put out this statement saying, fighter roster update May 23rd, 2024. Bellator has released Gegard Mousasi from his agreement. We wish him all the best in his next fighting chapter. Now, if you don't know what happened, Gegard Mousasi, former UFC middleweight, former Bellator champion, has gone on a scathing, scorched earth PR run against his now former employer, PFL/Bellator. And what he's alleging is that they were not responding to phone calls, not booking him a fight, and in his opinion, trying to ice him out to take less money for a fight because they thought that his Bellator contract was too big. Here we have Gegard Mousasi making his appearance this week on Ariel Helwani's The MMA Hour, where he explains the current situation with PFL/Bellator.
Okay, so they're telling you you make too much money, so we're just not going to fight you? Or are they saying, hey, can we pay you less and then we'll fight you? Are they even offering anything to consider, or is it just like sit off to the side?
Well, they said the amount that we want to cut you is so much that it's better for you, I don't know, look somewhere else or, do something else.
Is that of interest to you?
At this moment, I'm like, listen, if someone don't want me, I'm like, okay, fuck it, I go. But my, team around me is like, fuck it, we sue them. So, so if it was up to me, I would just go. But I don't know. We'll see. The team around me is not that happy.
Right.
So I think it's gonna be legal action against them.
Do you feel disrespected?
Yeah, because they don't even want to pick up their phone and just talk to us. It's not even funny anymore. It's the worst organization so far. I've fought a lot of organizations. This is the worst.
So there's the main point there, is that he was threatening legal action against the PFL because they were not respecting his contract. And if you remember, Don Davis, the PFL's co-founder and president, when they purchased Bellator, he went on Ariel Helwani's MMA Hour, and he straight up said, all Bellator employees and fighters are welcome to come over. We will honor their contracts. And clearly that's not what's happening. And now, even aside from Gegard Mousasi, you have other fighters that are criticizing PFL. And I'm honestly pretty bummed about this, because when PFL bought Bellator, it seemed like they had such a great financial backing, where I was like, wow, somebody might give the UFC not necessarily a run for their money, but somebody to think about when it comes to their treatment of the fighters. Maybe people get paid more in the UFC, whatever. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. And right here we have, it says, Cyborg Pacheco among fighters criticizing PFL. And as you can see right there, this article was today, and this is from Fight Sports TV. Following the PFL's acquisition of Bellator last year, Cyborg was unhappy with the delay for her next fight. She had been linked with Kayla Harrison. However, that would break down as Harrison left to sign with the UFC. Several fighters, Gegard Mousasi and Douglas Lima, have suggested that PFL was not giving them fights due to their Bellator contracts. Mousasi has not fought for over a year since losing to Fabian Edwards at Bellator 296. He claimed the PFL had cut communication with him to avoid honoring his Bellator contract, and that he could take legal action. We did just go over that. Two of the more well-known female fighters in PFL, but also in the world, you have Cris Cyborg saying, I have not been formally sent any offer for any fights this entire year. Athletes deserve the ability to be offered at least 2 fights per year. It's impossible to build momentum and grow your brand with the fans fighting any less. She goes on to say, I have not been sent any bout agreement for any fight since the PFL-Bellator merger. And Larissa Pacheco, who is Kayla Harrison's only loss, said, I can't even get a call back. Now, does this mean that Bellator is going broke? Have they mismanaged their money? Can they not pay these people that they said they would honor their contracts? This is not a great look for them. They were propping themselves up as the alternative to the UFC. And then with their season/playoff model, they were saying, this is where the best fight the best. We don't match make fights. The fights make themselves through our format. And Don Davis, in his appearances on the MMA Hour and other shows, I was really on board with this merger, thinking that this was going to go somewhere to build a bigger company. And I guess that I was wrong. I guess I was sorely wrong, sorely mistaken about the direction of this company. I hope that this can get figured out. I hope that PFL is not just trying to sit fighters out to take less money. I think if they don't want to pay them, they should be let out of their contracts to pursue something different, because I'm sure one championship will throw somebody some money, especially somebody as big as Mousasi or Cyborg or Pacheco. So those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Is it PFL with a capital L? You guys let me know. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you want access to extra content aside from my regular videos, click the link in the description down below to become a channel member and get access to members-only live streams and other bonus perks. Or click the join button on our channel homepage. And if you're interested in some non-MMA content from me, check out my weekly podcast, the Hissyfit podcast, and check out my personal channel, Wyatt's World. I'll have them both linked in the description down below. Go watch this suggested video, and I'll see you next time.